I'm going to use Betty to demo. So what I want to do is I want to break it down into a couple of easy chunks to work with. We're going to start off with developing a really good association with a target on the floor. That way it can limit movement. So you can start to get to work with him on a small area and be able to handle different parts of his body, and he'll be confident and happy with you doing so. A big part of that is going to be learning also to understand his body language, and we can see from your video that he's quite tense on the presentation of the harness. So I thought a really nice thing to do would be to start having the harness presented when you're doing different styles of training within the home without picking it up to put it on him as well. So this is why we've got the harness lying down on the floor at the side of us now. It's probably a good idea to lay it out a couple of times first without doing anything at all, just so he gets used to it being there without anything happening. So to start off with, what you're going to need today is some nice high value treats. Betty! Big gap. So we've got some pork and we've got some chicken. Easy access in a little pot. You can choose what you want to use as a bridging device. So you can either use something like a clicker if you find that it's easier to mark something very quickly by pushing your finger down, or you can use a word bridge like yes, like we do in the classes. So it's up to you what you choose to use. I'll show you how to do both. We're also going to use one of these. So this is a Kong wobble. You don't need the top part. What we really need is the heavy bottom, and what that does, oh, it's got some sweeties in there. What that does is it secures the dog's head down on the floor without it moving around quite so much. So we'll do that, and we'll probably pop some cream cheese on top of it, or a little bit of pate, a little bit of Kong paste, something that takes a while for them to lick it off. Yeah? So we'll pop those to the side right now. Here we go. And we'll get ready to start. So starting off with bridging with a clicker, what we want to do is we want to develop an association between the noise of the click and the food reward. Some dogs are really sensitive to the sound of the click. Ooh, tasty pork. Some dogs are very sensitive to the sound of the click, so it's worth trying it out first and just seeing if he's comfortable with the sound that it makes. So what we're going to do is we're going to push the button and we're going to feed. Push the button and feed. You could do exactly the same by using the word yes. So we're going to do that now, just with a word bridge. Yes. 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 And it's really encouraging that she's walking over and around the harness now. So that's something nice, that actually by placing the equipment out, they start to interact with it and become habitualized to the fact that it's there but nothing happens. So they have a very, very neutral response. So I've picked a target mat that's not the dog's bed. This is going to be for all our fun and relaxation exercises. To start off with, what we want to do is we want to make it so that the dog wants to be on the target. And it's going to be very much a shaping exercise. Shaping is breaking the exercise down into small, manageable chunks so that the learner picks up a piece at a time. So all I'm going to do to start off with is walk towards the target. As Betty steps onto the target, we'll mark with our bridging word. Needy. Yes. And the food goes onto the mat. Yep. Once we've done that, we simply walk away, and I'm going to give a release word, which will be consistent. So I'll go, okay, and walk away. Yep. This time we walk back onto the opposite side of the target. Yes, good girl. So that she's encouraged to walk in towards where I am. Okay. Moving away from, and back towards. Yes. Good girl. Didn't see it. Where did it go? Good girl. Okay. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. And what you'll start to find is the dog's choosing to spend more and more time on the target. Yeah? Once the dog is choosing to do so, we can give it a name. So the name I'm going to give it is mat, or go to your mat. Okay. Tucking the dog in. Yeah, ready? On your mat, yes. Good girl. Well done. Okay. On your mat, yes. Good girl. Okay. I can see it's a very natural progression from being able to put the food on the target mat that we were doing in the initial training to being able to pop the food into the dog's mouth. Now she really understands what it is that we're asking from her. Okay. Ready. Drop the piece. Ready? On your mat. Yes. Good girl. So we're starting to have the dog offering free behaviour and being really happy and confident in what she's doing. Now we can come down to her level on the target and we can get her used to being handled down there. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Clever girl. So we're going to start off with just gentle stroking, yeah, along the flank and along the side of the body there, all really in comfortable areas for her. So I'm trying to avoid as much as I can the face, and I'm also trying to wait for the dog to push the body part into me that she wants to be handled. What you'll tend to find with these exercises, especially if the dogs are nervous, is that they'll turn or move away from it. She's turning because she's looking to where the cream cheese is. But they'll turn and move away from you when they're uncomfortable. At this point, we tend to move the hand away immediately, so that what they're learning is the trust that if they are uncomfortable, we'll immediately remove pressure from where they are. Good girl. Okay. What a good girl. So we can build up duration in the time that she's being handled, and we can also build up a little bit more so that we're coming down along the limbs, all the places around here where we want to do up the straps of the harness. Okay. Yes.
Go.
Okay. So for this exercise, we're going to use the Kong wobble. What we're going to start to do, there's a little piece of something on there. Good girl. I'm going to pop a little bit of cheese on top. Just give me a second. Good girl, well done. And I just sit it on its end like that. So it's quite heavy, so she can't push it around too much on the floor. We're just going to get her used to, there we go. Good girl. Good girl. Well done. Well, good girl. Used to that, so she can see that it's not scary. On your mat. Yes, good girl. Well done. What a good girl. So this allows us now to start to pick up the harness and move it around her without her backing off straight away. And this is a really big thing for Hamish, because if we can start to condition him to the fact that actually having the harness around him is a really good and positive thing, then the better and the easier it's going to be for him and for you. Good girl. So we're just picking up the harness at the moment. We're not doing anything particularly with it. Good girl. There we go. And we can move its position. Just need a little bit more cheese. There we go. From side to side, without invoking a response. Good girl. Now Betty's taken to this quite quickly because she doesn't have a phobia of the harness, but because Hamish is showing quite a sort of an aversive response, an unpleasant response to him when he sees it, take as much time as you need in between the steps to make him comfortable with each one. Okay, so we're going to pop this to the side just for now, because what I want to do is I want to use the front of the harness as a head loop. On your mat. Yes, good girl, well done. And we're going to hold it up just almost in front of us on our chest. So when the treat comes through, put it on. Yes, good dog. The loop goes nice and easily over the head. Once the loop is over the head, good girl, well done. We immediately take off any pressure. I'm not trying to put the straps on straight away. I'm going to lift the loop up to the back of the ears. Good girl, well done. Now back off. Yes. And allow her to know that she can freely back in and out whenever she wants to. Good. You see? Betty's eyes aren't so good anymore. What's this? On your mat. On your mat. Yes, good girl. Good. Here it is. Look. Here it is, puppy. Put it on. Yes, clever girl. Well done. Good. And lifting up from the back, just to the back of the ears. Back off. Yes, good girl. Put it on. Yes, good girl. We've got to the stage now where the dog's happily confident having the harness strapped over its shoulders. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Kong wobble. I'm going to pop the cheese around the sides again. And this will allow us to do up the front strap. So coming underneath, you can clip and relax. Good girl. Well done. Underneath, and we can clip, twisted, and relax. Oh, cream cheese on my jeans. Yeah. Good girl. Well done. What a good girl. Okay. Here we are. There you go. Popping that one out of the way. Up behind the ears. Back off. Yes, good dog. Well done. Okay. So you can repeat that whole process from the side if you want to, and some dogs find it more comfortable for us to be approaching from that angle. So if we were to look at it from the side, on your mat, darling. That's not the side, is it? There we go. This way. We'll do exactly the same. Puppy, put it on. Good girl. I'm going to use this piece. To clip up. Leave it for a minute. And done.